topics in the group as well, and you have to decide one topic out of the two, and it will go on for about 15 minutes, and later on we'll have another topic where you will not be having any option. You have to start discussing on it. Is it clear?
Okay, clear.
Okay, so I'm also sharing it, and I'll read it out as well. The first topic is, which factor is most important in assisting India towards becoming a superpower, exploiting geographical location advantage, improving security, enlarge economy, or anything else? Which factor is most important in assisting India towards becoming a superpower, exploiting geographical location advantage, improving security, enlarge economy, or anything else? The second topic is, which of the following poses most emergent threat to India's agricultural sector, increasing climate change, poor credit facility, impetus on secondary sector, or else? Which of the following poses most emergent threat to India's agriculture sector, increasing climate change, poor credit facility, impetus on secondary sector, or anything else? I'm sending it to the group and you can discuss it which one you want to go for. Oh, uh, क्या हुआ यार? No one is discussing.
I think we should go for topic one. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. I think we should go with first one.
As all of
Okay.
us are agreeing
Are
with
you guys
topic
agree?
one, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go with first one.
Lakshmi, you can share it in group that new Shubham had joined, so he can see the topic from there.
That is
Already
that
shared.
is myself. Yes, I've joined it from phone. So okay, you can start discussion.
I think we all have to open the camera first.
Am I
We
audible?
can yes, you are.
Yes, you can start the discussion.
I think for me, I think the enlarged economy is the most important factor to become in the superpower.
अरे यार, is this going to be the discussion?
I think they are not going to listen.
Okay, guys. I think strong economy is the biggest factor for becoming India's superpower because India is still dependent on agriculture and tax collection for the most part of its revenue. So, India-made
I,
products are hardly used by other countries. They are unable to compete globally and are used by India only. So I think that it is the it plays a major role for becoming India a superpower.
I agree with the man. I think the enlarged economy is one of the most important factors. And the one thing that I want to add in this that we should stick to, as our PM said, Aatmanirbhar. We will more use our own products then it will be more beneficial for our economy, and we should grow much more faster than the.
I think the India is becoming the factor which was assisting India to becoming a superpower is uh, exploiting geographical explosion. I think India has an advantage of the geographic location as we are in the center of Asia. We have a good control over the Indian Ocean region, which was mainly as a trade route for the eastern countries, and it is a main route to go. It is a main route towards west to east in a waterways. So I think it was helping us to becoming a superpower, and it also giving us a factor which we can take advantage of that route, and we can in future block the waterways for the China or any other countries.
I think definitely one we should the geographical advantage is one of the most important factor because the position we had in the Indian Ocean, we can create all over the South Asian countries like Vietnam, Myanmar, Indonesia, Jakarta, and we can also go for Western countries because advantage of the location. But I think security can also can be a factor because all the companies should always invest when there is quality that nation provides.
I agree to your points. I think that geographical advantage is very much important for the country, particularly because of the Chinese incursions into the Indo-Pacific as well. The string of pearls that it is creating, and also that we are countering it with a diamond necklace towards the Mongolia as well. So geographical advantage is very much important, and also when it comes to the other ASEAN countries, that we are using our Buddhist diplomacy in the ASEAN nations. So that also makes it very much important. And along with that, Bangladesh relations are very much helpful to us when it comes to trade as well. And the recent Sitwe port of Myanmar, that is again quite important and strategic for us. So this all is compiling up towards our economic relations, and also with that it is also culturally quite important. So I think geographical location is much more important other than the other factors as well.
Yes, you're
Adding some
definitely right.
to Lakshmi,
And I want to add
that the
one more point.
security regions are good thing for India to becoming a global superpower. As we can see in recent days, we are selling a very high grade weapons to other countries, and they are strengthen our relation with those countries. So it is a good point to have the securities uh, in an advanced generation.
Uh, Actually, I agree with Lakshmi because I think geographical location is important. I want to add one more point. As we see our Asian culture, the Silk Route is also one of the most important factors. As we can see that Silk Route is always away from India. So I think geographical condition is important. And the important reason that Western countries are interested in to invest in India to counter China because of advantage of our location that we had. And I think that is the reason that Western countries are interested to invest in India, especially Elon Musk or any kind of big businessman to just counter China. I think
Yes,
that
I
the
agree with Kamal that we have a geographical advantage for India. Like, but what we can do with geographical benefits? We have to secure our nation, and it is also done by our security forces who are securing our Silk Route to Indian Ocean region. They are countering China. This is our big rival. So I think security regions are the best for emerging India as a global superpower.
I think
I
in that
think as we have a Sachin glacier in upside, we as know that we have a that mountain was look will that mountain what paving us like a boundary for us. They are protecting us from the other countries, and also we have some Naga Hills, and we have a Bareil Hills in the eastern sides of India that was protecting us from the Myanmar side. As we see, the geographic location is very important to us. If we see other countries who don't have a good geographic location, they can easily taken over by the other neighboring countries. So I think the geographical location matters most, and it is also helping us to becoming superpower. As we all know that India has a good fertile land, and India is the second largest producer in world of rice. India exports 40% of rice to the world, and we also know that in the recent uh, India has stopped the non-basmati rice of export of rice, so that the price of rice was hiked in the other countries. So as we all know that India is having a power and it was becoming a superpower.
Yeah, I
Yes,
agree with
we
you,
can.
Aman. But
As we can see
As
that.
Ankit has said that we have a more water routes, that shows that we have a benefit of a geographic location. I know that all the economic factors and other security defense also factors matters the to becoming a superpower, but most important factor which was that is a geographic location. If we don't have a boundary for, like we have currently like mountains, then it was too easy to other countries to overtake us, to attack us. So I think the
As Aman said
geographic
that
location.
all of our neighbors, most of our neighbors are just a kind of threat to India. Like we can see Pakistan, the recent days Afghanistan, which was took over by Taliban, and the China, which is our biggest rival. So what we can say, we cannot be able to emerge our economy or get benefit from our geographical location if we are not safe. So in this point we can say that security reason is the main factor. As we have in recent days we are developing more advanced weapons and we are exporting them also, like we have Tejas aircraft we are exporting to some countries like Philippines.
I think, Anurag, as we know that the Stockholm peace report from the university that it shows that India is the largest importer of the weapons. So how we can become the best in exporters? There is a USA was in a top to
Yes,
export.
but we can what we
So,
are seeing in recent days
so,
we have
yeah,
growth a lot in
I think
exports
so
that
in
sector.
my opinion,
economy is
so
one
in
of
my
the
opinion,
important reason for
economic
the
growth is very important to, yeah, yes, yes, I agree with you, but
Until you're definitely
yes,
right.
yes,
A
yes.
strong nation always.
Economics is higher income and reduce the poverty, also better facilities and improve the quality of life. These also depends upon the our country's development, and we also says that the agriculture in India ranks second worldwide, and and the GDP also uh, recent years also increased many than compared to the other countries. So it is very helpful to the development of our country, and so I think that economic growth is very important for this. I think that.
yes, I completely agree with
Gentlemen,
you.
what about the safety of the our country? As a superpower cannot be dependent on other countries for its safety. We need to have a strong defense on the foundation of a strong economy. Though we have
No,
the
from
second
the
I
largest
think
army,
currently
security
we are
China
not
perspective,
is
from
there
dependent on
for
the
any
economic
any
is
other
there.
country
perspective, the country is
for our
growing economy.
boundaries.
So first of all, we should develop our economy. Then we can go to the defense sector as well. If we grow the economy, you can send the many invites to the different companies like Tesla as well as the Apple to set their markets in our India. So it will create the job opportunities as well as it will help in the growing economy. If we become the superpower, then it's the main role of that is for economy only. Then we can focus on the defense sectors for the importing as well as the
Yes, yes,
exporting.
yes. So by this
I think we
economy,
have learned from the history that only economy is not only the
I
thing
I
think
think
which
we
gives
are slightly
superpower in
moving
the
from
global
the our
level.
topic.
yeah,
Our
As we
topic
have
was
seen
that
that we
which
will
factor is assisting India to becoming superpower. I think
so
our
also
topic was that.
the by the economy is growing, the employment also increased in our country also with it. Yes, yes, yes.
that's
as
So when
completely
you are
true.
good
Yeah,
in
adding to
education,
the point,
on that
agriculture,
the
we can get more
one
products,
who has the most
products
economical
like
growth
AMCA
in the
as well
history.
as
But
the
what
Tejas
happened?
Maku
We
and
were just
many
get
others as well as. So this will be the so this will we can have the this aircrafts as well as can set this unit set their units in India, and we can also provide the technology to the different countries to make these kinds of aircrafts, and we can also sell it. After these are the future projects. First we have to depend on the our economy.
yes, yes. If
As
you are
we are
the
talking about
economy
the
or the good,
economy, as we all know that India holds a good power in the Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. As we in future, if we put some taxes on that water route, then we also get some benefits from there. So we are contributing towards
for
the GDP
imposing this kind of taxes,
According to me,
you
we
need
can
manpower, and where
of
the
India.
manpower comes from. It's all about the security reasons. Like we have
I
seen in
think all the
past,
factors are
we
important,
were just
and
we were just
as we can say, like the
slave
example
for
of
British
India,
rules in
I think we should
200 years. This is why, because we are the most powerful economy at that time, but we don't have some basic infrastructure of security. That's why the Britishers were there to rule us. I think security is the best thing to be a superpower.
Because I have an agree with you. As we can say that take the example of Pakistan. Pakistan has 155 nuclear weapons currently active, but it is not superpower. And we can take the example of Japan and Singapore. They have a very stable economy, but not a superpower. I think we have to, take all the factors combinedly, and then then we can, have superpower. I think we have to depend on all the factors on geography, security, and economy. All these are important. But if we rely on one factor, we cannot be or become a superpower. For example, Singapore is one of the most strong economy in the world, but it's not a superpower. And reason, the security, then location. And Pakistan, he has security, but not the he has location, but not the economy. As you can say, example is China. China has economy, he has weapons, he has locations, everything. So we can say we should go for option D, which is combined with all three options, and we should go for that. Is anyone agree with me? We can't rely on one factor that or by only improving security.
But
We can say
but we have
it is
to
one of
decide
them,
that one factor which was assisting us to becoming a superpower. I know
and that is option
there
D.
are many factors which help us to becoming superpower, but we have to decide one which have a major role in that.
I
So
think there's an
in my
option
point
D.
of view, I have decided that the exploiting geographical location will giving us a good advantage in that.
Yeah, you
so
are
I think
definitely
that
right.
the population of the India country is more than the other countries. So it is so the population was increased, the unemployment also be increased. That is also unemployment also be effect on the country's development also. So that's why uh, economic was also good in. So the studies also good, and all are in good. Like the lifestyle also the also be good.
I think we should go for option D. That is anything else, and we should not all the option option D. That all the factors are important. We can't rely on one factor to become a superpower. As we can let us suppose America or China. and any country which has superpower like America has equality. They have locations, very good locations, and they have economy. First of all, the America has economy, then security also. We cannot rely only on one factor like Japan. He has strong economy, Japan, South Korea, but they are not superpower. Why? Because they are not working on their security purpose, and I think we should mix with all the factors, and then we have to become superpower. Uh, by relying only on one factor,
I agree with Kamal.
I
Like
think I would like to
this
repeat
is the
myself
not
again
only
that
one
we
factor
have
we make a
to
country superpower, but
we have
it
to
is the
given a
all
point
things
which
which
is
conclude, and they will make India as a superpower. So we should conclude all the things like the geographical advantages, the economic growth, and the security areas India have. So these are the all factors which are getting India to be a superpower.
yes, we should go for option D.
I think time is over. Let's take
Then
that time
then
was
button
over.
Actually,
change.
we are having
I think we can end the discussion.
Uh,
Uh,
yes, we can.
if anyone wants to add anything,
Is recording on or is off?
it must be on.
You can off
You
the
can
recording
add,
now.
no problem.
yeah, we are also having the
I
second.
I
I think
actually, I
all the
think
conversation.
the topic was that we have to give that point which is the most important factor what which was assisting to becoming India a superpower in our point of view. So we can't go
Yes.
with that all factors are working on it. We have to decide one and we have to go
But
with
see,
that.
I want to add
Separately we
one thing,
can we have we
that you, if you are sticking to only one point, that is also going to, get you in trouble. That you keep on saying that in my opinion, it shows that you are sort of dominating over others. So don't do that. That it is geographical location is the only thing that is most important. I guess it should not. It will
Actually,
not
And
be
one more
beneficial.
thing
I
I
think
want to
So
ask, like
anything
when
else,
I
and
joined the
we can merge all the options there in option D. And that is anything else.
actually Kamal, there is something happened with your headphone. Like when you sing, now your voice
Sorry, you
was
are not properly audible. Can you increase your voice?
what?
You are not audible.
Like your voice is a little bit fluctuating. Yeah.
Sorry.
Who was saying Talada or me? I have a one question for all. Like in recent days, I have joined the meeting for SSB group session. Most of us have seen that we are coming to a common conclusion in group discussion. I don't think that there is necessary to come on the common conclusion for group discussion part. Uh, if I'm wrong, correct me, please.
I think for GD it's not mandatory.
Yeah. Then why we are just trying to? Yeah. Yeah. But someone was saying that we have to come on a. Yeah. I Yeah, I get that, but someone was saying we have to come on a common point. That's why I just asked.
No, it's not mandatory. It's not
Yeah,
mandatory on PPDT.
yeah.
okay, so shall we turn up to other topic?
Yes, yes, sure.
Definitely.
I've sent it in the group, and I'm reading it out as well. Uh, how was the sanitation drive forced in India by changed behavior, by changing mindset, focused government policies, or anything else? Am I audible properly?
Yes.
Okay, I'm repeating the topic. How was the sanitation drive forced in India? By changed behavior, by changing mindset, focused government policies, or anything else? Sorry, can you repeat? No, no, in general. Okay, so you can start discussion.
I think the topic was
Okay, you all can turn on your cameras.
okay. So shall we start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's ask them to open the cameras. Please everyone.
You can start discussion.
I think awareness is one of the most important factors in sanitation drive in India. So we should go for it. And I would like to know all of your opinions on that. Did someone want to? Someone wants to add something or not?
क्या हुआ टॉपिक नहीं समझ आया कि
Lakshmi, हाँ मैं I think if we can change the topic, it would be much
why
better. इसमें
विनोद
हार्डली कुछ मतलब थोड़ा ऐड करते हुए मतलब कुछ पॉइंट्स आते याद नहीं आ रहे ऐसा.
Gentlemen, I
बढ़िया
think
बोलोगे
that
यार ऐसे
hello,
यस
Yes.
प्लीज
gentlemen, I think government had introduced several policies uh, to impose the sanitation drive in India, as for example, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, in which we have to keep our locality clean. It is a major thing that government has introduced to enforce the sanitation drive.
You are definitely right. Government has
Yeah, the
introduced many
government
policies like
policies are the more important one because as we can see in the means I live in the Madhya Pradesh. I can say for that the government had taken many initiatives like they had means they have the best garbage discomposing facilities as well. Indore is the most for MP. The Indore is the most cleanest city in the India. So if we are traveling to the Indore, what they had done means. Their drainage system is very in the proper way, and as well as they are running many garbage vehicles. So this is so they are a systematic way to collect the garbage and dispose it. So I think government has played an important role in the sanitization facility.
definitely government has played an important role, but I don't agree with you. I think the change mindset that the people have, I think is one of the most crucial roles that played in India to become a sanitation drive in force. I think because as I live in Delhi, and there are also many facilities. The vehicle came all in the morning at 7 o'clock to collect just to all the uh, dustbin collection, and I think that mindset people have is one of the most important factors because as you mentioned indoor, the MP government has enforced all the things in all the districts of city, but it only happens in indoor. People are more educated there, and the people are more happier there. I think that is the reason that change mindset is I think the important factor.
Gentlemen, I
Yeah,
agree with
people's
you, but
mindset is okay, but
I
government
agree
has
with you
given policies
because we
initiatives. That's why the
so
people are
instead of
developing that kind of
open
mindset that
vehicles,
we the cities belongs to us, and we have the opportunity as well as it's our means it's our responsibility to clean the city. So this mindset is also developed by the person. So firstly, the government had taken the initiative, and this mindset had been developed by the persons. So that's why the I think the this is the more I mean that's why the indulge
Yeah,
the feeling
yes,
in the India.
I agree with Ayush because after the informants of several government policies, people are changing their mindset as they are seeing that government is again and again saying us that we have to clean our city, we have to take initiative to clean our locality. That's why people are changing their mindset. They are looking to others that the government is also taking initiative for this, giving some
I
several
think
policies. Okay,
I think
changing
we
mindset
should
is also
not.
a factor of these government policies.
Yeah, you are right. The changing mindset is a factor,
So,
but that comes from the education, not the policies. Everything comes from education. Education provides awareness to them, and the awareness is change the mindset of them. So I think the education change made an awareness, and awareness change the mindset. Government policies know is not an important role because there are many government policies in which people are not even go through them. So I don't think that the government policy is an important factor. I think education led to the awareness, and awareness led to the change mindset. So ultimately, we can go for option D better than anything else, and because we go for education. As we can see, the people are more educated and they are more, cleaners there. As we can
yes, yes, I
let
agree
take
with
the
you because awareness and education also plays a major role in this. Because if we are not aware about
yeah,
this, then how could we change our mindset and focus on these areas?
yeah. You can't put
Awareness
awareness
is
by
also
just
very important factor.
People mindset is very important. Why? Because we are seeing the COVID-19 session. The government says that using masks and sanitizers, and then after saying that the COVID cases also increased so many, and so this is depend upon the our nature. Why? Because so we are using our mask and sanitizers, so it is decreased. So that's why the people
Yes,
mindset
yes,
also.
I agree with you. Yes,
So that's why
governance is also
Programs,
awareing people about this.
one
That
of the
please use mask and took a
biggest
6 feet
awareness
difference.
programs ever made. That's the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. As well as we had the 75th anniversary for the 75th Independence Day. So at that time also we had done many things. I'm not remembering now, but for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan as well as we had done many things for the cleaning city.
very
Swachh
certain.
Bharat
Yes,
Abhiyan,
Ayush. Yes, Ayush. Government is also
so that is
awareing people about this.
Yeah, let me
the
know one thing.
cleaning environment is depend
I
upon
think that
our mindset.
there are many hundreds of people in India that are not even aware of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. I think the education is one factor that change the mindset. And if you check the ground reality, there are many people in India are currently living. They are not even know Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. They don't clean their locality. Why? Because there is no education. They don't, okay, अगर मैं कोई यहाँ से तो क्या हो गया? I think education is important factor. Ultimately, it led to awareness and change mindset. So I think we should go for option D than anything else, and we should add there an education. For education, when as we get more educated, the more awareness we have, and the more we can improve the sanitation factor in India. As we can take an example from Western countries. Yeah, government has a crucial role because if we set the rules like people are currently in India, uh, they fetch their dogs outside in the park. They they park by by grooming their dog and by their stool. I think that is one factor. And there are many areas, rural area in the India where people are currently also, you know, अभी भी clean source करते हैं, either of having a toilet in house, they are currently also doing in their farmland or anything else. So I think education, that is awareness, I think that is an important factor.
I would like
Right?
to add in Kamal's point that when in 2014 Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was launched, the sanitation drive and came into force. It was previously as well in India government as well had launched several missions and drives to get that thought of the mindset of the people. But it was only after in 2014 and 15 that people started getting conscious about the cleanliness and hygiene thing. So, along with government policies, the change mindset and behavior is equally important, because previously as well, as we are very much aware that even in the Manmohan Singh government,
Yes.
or let us take the Rajiv Gandhi government, even at that time, since those times, there has been the policies and missions that were into operation, maybe for women or for children. That as we are already aware about WASH program, it is not something very new. It has been since very old times. So changing mindset is much more important, I guess, because government policies come and go, but it is the people who
Yes,
get it
yes.
into the operation. So according to me, it is equally important that people started getting conscious about their hygiene and cleanliness.
Yes,
That's something I want to say.
definitely
Means
right.
government has launched many initiatives. That's why which change the people's mindset. This is the main responsibility that this citizens had taken.
Your understanding that without education,
Yes, Ayush, I agree with you because as we all heard about the total sanitation campaign TSC, which was introduced by the government in 1999.
I think I don't agree with you.
So I
By
think that
just
the personal hygiene
implementing
and safety
government,
are depend upon the.
by just implementing government policies, you can't change the mindset. You need to keep people educated there. So you can, make them understandable about the government policy. And if we check, ground report, there are many people in India who doesn't even know about the jab. Why? Because they are not educated. They are not even, understanding. I think uh, change mindset is important, and ultimately the education is one of the most important factor that led to the change mindset. So I think we should go for option D, and
Yes,
we should add the education.
yes.
Because ultimately,
The
education is going to lead the change to change mindset. And I agree with Lakshmi also.
the policy. I think that the policies don't face a clean water issue. And that policies are not safe about the.
Can tell you one thing.
Yes, I agree
Would
with
you agree
Ankit.
with that?
As in 1999, the government introduced TSC, which means Total Sanitation Campaign, which focused on education and communication as a means of promoting sanitation facilities and providing a stronger support system. It is as an entry point for encouraging a wider acceptance of the sanitation campaign. The
Please let me
TSC
know.
is a very good campaign by the government,
Please let me know.
which is also introduced in education as a and communication.
Do you think that the government policy that government has implemented is, has such a minimal impact on the slums area? Do you think that Dharavi is, and for example, sanitation, or we can say Simapur in Delhi, do you think that any of government policies have a minimal impact on these areas? No. Why? Because they are the people living there are not educated. That's why the sanitation is not improving there. If they are educated, they know about the hygiene, about the things. If we can also talk about the personal sanitation, personal hygiene, in the educated families, the people are more aware about the periods, and they are most of talk openly talk about it. But if we go on the slums areas or the lower people, who are not who live in poverty, they are not educated. They not openly talk about the private hygiene, personal hygiene, anything else, and they are not implementing the government policy. So I think government policy is not an important factor. I think change mindset, and it is ultimately going to led by the education, because as you mentioned that in 1999 and the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan 2014 also, they had such a minimal effect on the people living slums in sanitation. So by only uh, government policy, we
Gentlemen,
can
government also introduced sanitary rural sanitation program for slums
by
area. Like
government
it provides
introduced.
sanitation facilities in rural areas.
Yeah, right, the government introduced, but does it implement it? No. If we check the ground reality,
The government is spreading awareness. People have to aware and they have to change their mindset.
That is what I'm saying.
Government also implemented the policies
What
Yes,
actually
but
I want to
depend
say,
upon the
I mean,
our. So using the facilities
no,
are depend upon the our decisions.
if the
So
people are
when
not
so
educated,
the policies are don't say cleaning your hands and every
in the
day and
other
also
state.
you touch the pets animals. So that is not said the policies. So this is our mindset.
Yes, I
So
agree with that.
surrounding areas are
Yes,
clean.
yes,
Also
I
we
agree with you. People also have to change their mindset because if we can't change our mindset and don't focus on these policies and we become aware from these policies by changing our mindset, then we can't do anything. We have to change our mindset, be
surrounding
aware,
area
be educated,
surrounding
and
areas are for
by these
responsibility.
policies we can
Also
also.
responsibility.
That is what I'm saying. And education is a factor which is ultimately going to change your mindset. So we see in our ancient India, the sanitation is top level. We cannot compare even with the kind of sanitation we had in our ancient India. Why? Because people are educated there. All the class, business class or anything. I think all the people are educated. Then in ancient India, the sanitation level is on top. Why? Because of education. If people are educated, they are aware, they have mindset change, and they like to society work together. So I think we should go for option D. That is anything else, and we should add the education because ultimately it is going to let the factor in the awareness and change mindset. Is
in
anyone agree with me?
gentlemen, I want to add one point. In 2015,
I
what
agree with
most of
Kamal.
the peoples are doing, they are just keeping the means biodegradable waste as well as the commercial waste and mixing them, uh, and they put them in the garbage vehicle. But government had forced them to the separate the biodegradable waste as well as the non-biodegradable waste. So at the initial time, the people refused to do this, but after some time they means government forced them. So they had taken this initiative. So government policies as well as the government forced them. This is the means change their mindset. That's all. That's point I want to add.
Uh, please let me know if I'm wrong. As you mentioned that government policy change the mindset, but you are doing a vice versa. If we have a change mindset, then we implement government policy. The rainwater harvesting is compulsory for everyone in India, but if anyone do it, there is not harvesting in my home. Why? Well, we had don't have mindset. Well, no, the government has implemented the policy, but we doesn't have it. So you are doing the vice versa. Vice versa. That government policy change the mindset. No, the change mindset is going to implement the government policy. That's why we have executive branch, the IPS, IES, because they are going to change spread the awareness and implement the government policy in the a separate district. I think we should go for option D and education. Anything else? Because education is going to lead the awareness led to the change mindset, and the change mindset is going to lead to the implemented government policy, and that's how we can go for the sanitation level on the top as we have in our ancient India. As I mentioned earlier before, also that in our ancient times we had a sanitation level on top. Why? Where we all are educated, we all are aware, we all know how to go, and we openly talk about anything. If we talk about hygiene, the girls can openly talk about it in the family. We are, we are
So I
statues.
think that using the sanitation and improving their hygiene that is not required education. So without education also we improved our sanitation and hygiene. So I think that so people
Some people
mindset
Yeah, I
improving
agree with you,
people.
gentlemen.
no, no, no. Okay, as you mentioned that rainwater
I am
harvesting is
agreeing
going
with Ankit that as we all know that if we aware people about the sanitization, if we aware about the disease which was happened due to the lack in the sanitation, then the people get to know about that, and they will, or they automatically they will keep their places clean and and sanitation will become automatically in everyone's, and everybody get to know about that the sanitation is the most important.
Yeah, so I think we should all agree with the option with the change mindset because that I think that is what I have seen the lot of educated people throwing wrappers on roads. So you can't say education. I was wrong earlier. So I think the change mindset is the option. We should go for it. So let me know who are agree with the option change mindset.
Yes, sir. I agree with Kamal. Change mindset also plays a major role.
Yes, yes. That not Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That not every people follow the mindset. So I think the option, the same mindset is important factor. So the Aman is agree with me. Is anyone there also who's agree with me or
I
the
think
I
the
Aman?
think
government
it
policies
is
as
the
well as the
collective effort
government
of the
awareness
government and the
program
people.
and the changed mindset is the more efficient way that this sanitization drive is the means better in India.
So I
Yes,
think we
sir,
all
Ayush,
agree.
yes.
So I think we all agree on the option that
It is
the
a
same mindset.
collective effort of all these options.
No,
Yeah.
yes, because
I
But
think
that
the
the
Kerala
awareness
is
was the main pillar of that drive. So if we aware the people about very well about that the sanitization, then we are able to achieve our goals.
awareness is not in the options. The same mindset is in the options. I think we should go for option. Is there anyone who want to add something on this, or we should go for option with the same mindset?
Kamal, I add one point. Uh,
Okay.
why? Because the Kerala is the good in education. Become 98% education matlab, literacy rate, but the cleanest state was Madhya Pradesh. Why? Because
You know,
Because of government policies.
no,
Yes.
no. Let me. I live in my hometown is Bend. It is empty and it is not clean. Why? People are not educated there. It is only in Indore. Because it's in Indore. Why?
specific
Because
Kerala to
people
the Madhya
are
Pradesh
educated
literacy
only
rate was
in
It also
Indore.
depends on the change mindset.
When it
Okay.
comes to the government policy, it was the first step by the government that came into the being. That there were several ambassadors, there were several movies that came into the picture, which made the people change their mindset towards sanitation. Otherwise, there was
Yeah.
already hundreds of policies and missions going on. But why that it came on to only when Modi government came, or in 2014 when Swachh Bharat Abhiyan came into the picture.
yes,
It
yes.
was
Yeah,
particularly because of
collective
the government
collective
efforts,
effort
most
of
importantly,
government
and then
policies
we
as
can
well as
say
the
that it was
awareness programs
also because of
and
the changed mindset.
So
Yeah.
Lakshmi,
Luckily
I
that.
would like to add one more point. So Lakshmi, okay.
Do
So I think that
you think the anti government has only implemented the policy on the do you think the anti government
so I think
implemented
that
the policy only
I think we should now end the discussion because it is about 23 minutes and it will go on like a debate rather than a discussion. So I think we can end it. Anyone who wants to say anything?
yes,
I
I
want to
would
say one thing.
one point I would say. So why? Because uh, cleaning surrounding areas our responsibility, not the government policy. Okay, cleaning our body, that is our responsibility. So
To say one thing.
changing the mindset is
You mentioned that why after 2014 we are more educated. But I think the MP government has implemented policy of cleanliness in all over the state. But why the Indore? Because the people in Indore have the same mindset and are more educated. So I think as we go further in time, the people are becoming more educated because as we
But
know the
wasn't
youth.
that
so
only
why
after
Kerala not a
2014?
cleanest state?
What about previous times?
Even the previous time the people are not educated in Indore. Third, I'm mentioning that as we come further, the youth is encouraging, and the youth, the currently we have, is, are getting educated day by day. So if we can be educated, we are more, are going to implement a government policy. I mean, we are going to follow the rules. So that is what I'm saying that because in 2040 we have the youth in India which are getting educated. Before 2040, I think they more not education or the same mindset. I think that is important because I they are, they, we go further in time, we get more educated, and we follow more government policy and follow the rules. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so any feedback for anyone?
In second GD, it's already mentioned that we have to not come to the conclusion. It's not necessary that we are coming to the conclusion.
Yeah. Okay. We should. Are we going to have a one more discussion or this is the last?
No,
No,
this is the last.
you want to go for one more?
Yeah. Why not? This is my first time. I'm participating in GD and it's a nice experience, I think.
You can add to another group. There also they will have a session for JD.
This is my first time and definitely it was a nice experience with you guys.
So why were you not joining every day?
No, no. I joined the group just yesterday.
Okay. So be there every day now. Be regular.
Uh, yeah. From now onwards, definitely going to be regular.
So any yes.